So, Andrew.
Yo, what's up, dude?
Have you heard of this little game called Dungeons and Dragons?
What's the abbreviation?
D&D?
Nah. I've heard of TNT, Dynamite, AC/DC.
It's Dynamite!
But this D&D you speak of, I
Does-
actually do know what it is.
Does it involve adventuring?
I don't know.
Conquests?
Is it literally Skyrim,
And
but for cheap
vitriol.
people?
Gee, this game could get expensive. Are you kidding me?
Or very cheap.
I spent like $15 on my dice alone.
That is true. We did buy dice. All right, before we even talk about D&D, I just want to say I am so mad that Hollywood made it the most ultra mega nerd thing that you could
Right?
possibly do.
I wanted nothing to do with it after all the
It's like you look at the people playing
imagery of
D&D
it.
and you're just like, you're a virgin.
You're a nerd!
Like, you just are the geekiest of all people. You're not going to have any friends. Nobody's
Dude,
going to like you.
Knowing now, I totally would talk my friends into joining Gamers Guild. Dude, spending an hour after school to play D&D?
Dude, it's okay. What's so great about D&D is because you use your imagination. It's all in your head. You're just surrounded at a table with your friends and you're just talking. You're this character. And you're not sitting in front of a computer playing a game like World of Warcraft.
Right.
You're not playing video games. You're just talking and you're having fun.
And that's the thing, like, one of the reasons I didn't want to play, because I was always confused, like, how are you playing this game? I don't see any, board, where you going, and I just see this dude with a screen, it's back there, what's going on? I remember there's a Fairly Odd Parents episode where, they had, a D&D reference, and Timmy had, the screen, and what's going on?
But then they always made him dress up. One was always wearing a hood with elves' ears. They were making it super nerdy.
Yeah, Ranger, Wizards, Swordsman, Acrobats.
Such
Just
a random
all
one.
over the place.
But
I think that was
honestly, till up to last year, I still thought it was a nerdy thing to do.
We have to thank our good friend Ariel for introducing us to this. Shout out Ariel.
He even told me maybe a year ago around this time about it is when he was getting into it, and I was still come on, Ariel,
Fucking nerd.
D&D, you nerd. But then we finally played it.
That's the thing. I can't say enough about it for people in film.
Yes.
It's great for directors. It's great for actors. It's great for anybody that's able to hone their skills and just think of something. Because you're a character for hours.
If you want to think about how you're...
And of course, you love to break character and just make jokes because we have a riot at the table.
But if you can
But
be
just
witty...
to jump back into it.
You can be witty in what you want to say. You can describe how everything's looking. And
Right.
the fact that we will think of a plan. In our last session,
God.
there was 3 of us, Josh, Caleb, and myself, and we were talking about how we were going to take on these guys. And
Right.
Josh was like, we're just going to go for them. We're going to go.
Dude,
we had
a
plan.
great plan.
We had a great plan, okay? And then Ariel was the dungeon master, dude. He killed us pretty much to the I almost died. Caleb was 3 hits from dying.
Yeah.
And the whole time Josh is
Josh didn't get touched because he's a tiny ass gnome.
we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine, guys.
What did he say? Yeah, he literally just said, "We'll be fine.
We'll be fine. He'll be fine. Thorum will be fine.
Dude, I already know that's gonna be a thing. I'm so happy about it. That's gonna be our shirts.
But that's the thing.
A year from now.
You might think you know what's gonna happen when you start rolling the dice, but the dungeon master dude is not even 3, 5 or 10 steps ahead. He's I know. Oh, you're doing that plan? Okay, well, this is what's gonna happen.
How can
now.
I turn that on its head?
Yeah, and that's what I love about it. We played the first session back in August. Yeah.
And it sucks. We just don't have enough time to play it weekly. I wish we could play it weekly.
We're gonna get there.
We're gonna get
there playing it weekly.
But we were just gonna play a test game too, because we were at Amanda and Ariel's, and Amanda had to go to bed because we spent the whole freaking day, dude, making our characters.
Ooh.
That was
By the way,
great day.
I'm a 6-foot elephant named
Yo,
Thorum.
What's your race?
I am
Loxodon.
Loxodon and Paladin.
A paladin Loxodon.
There we go.
Even though this sounds like Mandarin to some of you people.
Right,
like
no.
another language.
It's pretty much I
I
am
thought you were like
a
8 feet tall.
8 feet tall, 400 pounds. I am pretty much a religious elephant who's actually gone against his religion.
Uh-huh.
I'm rogue.
And maybe we'll turn this into like a little series. You know?
We could like just tell our adventures.
Oh my god.
I write it on a notebook so I can just like be like, last week on D&D.
We still haven't made a group name. Whatever, we'll get to it.
Suicide.
And I am a Warforged. I don't know why I went with an Irish accent. My character isn't Irish, because a Warforged is the equivalent of a robot in those times.
You're still doing the accent.
I know, I like it. I noticed I was doing it, so I kept going with it. You have a problem with it? You're trying to touch me, Lucky Charms, mate? Sorry, and his name is Typhon.
Typhon. We're here with the T's.
With the alliteration.
Not the A team, we're the T team.
But that's the thing, we spent that whole day making it, and Amanda has to go to bed at a certain time because she has a day job. Responsible adults.
I don't know what a day job is. I'm a waiter.
And then we're just like, Ariel, can we just like play like a quick
one-off.
a one-off?
One-off.
And we only played for 2 hours, but we loved it so much. And he's like, fuck, we have to keep going with
Dude,
this.
and just like, you know, we thought it was coming to an end. And then like we're chasing this bandit, and then like
He does this thing where he
pulls
shoots it.
out an arrow and he like puts a little pouch and then he shoots it and like the pouch goes off at a distance and we're in our head we're like okay, we're gonna catch this guy and then we're gonna go get that pouch, and then a sandstorm comes in and then somebody else picks up the pouch and they go into another room.
We did this whole thing where like I could see because I have like crystal eyes, so the sand doesn't affect me, and so but you have that like that sense, so like you had your ears in front of your face. I'm just like pulling you by your trunk in the sandstorm. And then we see this dark figure take it, and then we sneak into the hotel trying to find it.
Then we find out that there's like these gems, pretty much the Infinity Stones, but like their own thing. And we get these powers, and we're chasing this person named Pan Fire. And
fuck you, Ariel, for these similar names.
And then we like end it, and we're just like, oh, can we play this next week? And then
cut to a month later when we finally played, because then
we
Josh
added
Morgan
like
got
3
to
more
play.
people.
God, it's such a cast, and that's the thing. You're gonna have this totally weird group of people, not actual people, but like characters brought together. And what I love is D&D by nature can't be too serious, because you're gonna get those low rolls where things just become funny. Like the very first rolls when it was just you and and I'm going to flip a table, all cool. I roll like a 2, and I hurt myself flipping a table.
I forgot about that. Needless to say, just D&D is awesome, and I'm really like.
I cannot recommend it enough to anyone.
I'm gonna find it a way, like when we made it, you know, and we're making the big bucks and we're doing the big movies.
We're totally gonna rip off Critical Role and do our own like stream. Like I want to do that right now.
But in Hollywood, I want to show that D&D is awesome, because I still don't think Hollywood gets it. Like even with Stranger Things, like they play D&D, but like they're still kind of nerdy. Like I want to like just show how cool it is. Like a movie kind of focused on it, but like good.
Do you know what I would love? To like do that and then contract like an animation studio to make it a series of like our adventures. Like say we were streaming our D&D sessions.
Like the first one, okay, like the one in the desert.
That's
a
few episodes right there.
And that could be like a 3-part, like, dude, that'd be awesome.
Could you imagine? We could do like the voice acting and everything.
Oh, remember like the soldier that was in love with me because like I.
Oh my god, the nat 20.
Picked him up. Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 and like the guard just fell in love with me and it was so funny. He like became my biggest fan. It was.
I can't wait for him to be a reoccurring character.
And you need a great dungeon master too that built this amazing world that you're playing in, and all the NPC kind of characters.
Props to you, Ariel. And I just love how we were honest, because we're on a search for gems now. We found out that these gems have a certain power to them, so it's
chicken
like,
people.
oh my god. And there's this group of people that were trying to get them, and they're nefarious, so we got to get them first. And so we got this map. And for some reason, my character's the only one that knows what a map does.
Yeah, none of us
know what it looks like.
It's like Jumanji. Jack Black, like, is the
only one
that could read the map.
And so this adventure is about like getting something, and then we're in this dungeon and we got our asses kicked. Now we're not on an adventure, we're now running for our lives. We're on a mountain, we're trying to get to this huge city so we can like get away from them. We're dragging this bloody elephant creature.
Yes, me. There were so many pounds.
Thankfully I'm able to drag you.
And that's the thing, like, you can play a one-off like we did, but then we turn the one-off into our series. And this, if we were playing weekly, it would probably be a good, like, it could be like up to 3 months to 8 months to a year.
Oh yeah.
Or that story. It depends. It all depends on the
Critical
dungeon,
Role does it.
The master. So.
Sorry, I mean, Critical Role does a few hour sessions, like anywhere from like 2 to 6.
Could you imagine if we got a solid 4-hour session in? How far we would get?
Oh my god,
It sucks because like when we play, for the first like 30 minutes, it's just all of us kind of warming up, and we're all just like talking and like getting into our character, and then like Ariel's set because like Ariel likes to do like
he's got the surround
sound, so he puts on like dungeon kind of music and
or like forest noises.
Yeah, and then like when we were
battle
in
music.
combat, he has like people like swords hitting and people going.
We've only been in 2 fights. The fighting is so fun.
Yeah, fighting is
and there's
fun.
so many things you can do. Like Josh's character is like is a wizard, and he has this thing where he makes grease come out of the ground, and then people slip and fall.
And then he can shoot a fireball.
Yeah, what if we put fire into the equation? And then what if I want to like shoot like a fire arrow or something?
Right.
Like there's so many different things that you can do. And, like you could punch this guy, or you could kick him into the fire.
Right. It's to your limit.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
It's infinity and beyond.
And
sorry, to infinity or my foot.
I hope that this little mini has...
This isn't a little mini. This has been going on for a while.
If anything, I hope that it has changed your mind to D&D, and that possibly, maybe you'll be looking forward to our sessions if we get around to them eventually.
We need to. But that's the thing. Ariel's got a camera. We got a camera. Josh has a camera. We could set up a few mics. We could totally do this.
Yeah, one on the Dungeon Master.
And
right here, and then 2 right here.
We need a Dungeon Master 1 and 2 cameras for each side of the table.
Yep.
Easy peasy.
Oh, that'd be great. And then
the only thing that would suck is we'd have to have all the lights on. We like our mood lighting.
We would like 5 mics.
Not even. We could have like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
1 on the DM and 1 on one half, 1 on the other.
We're gonna do this. We gotta get a set.
Look out for that, guys.
But anyways, this has been a fun mini.
We could just have done a whole podcast about this.
I know we could have, but
maybe next time.
Peace, guys.
Bye.